Have you ever stepped into a city that felt like it was softly enchanted? Where the streets seems to hum their own lullaby, and even the silence tells stories. That was Bremen for us. And the moment we entered the city, it felt like everything around us was whispering. You've entered a story, now walk gently and pay attention. Soon they found the bronze statue Bremen Town musician, symbols of courage and friendship, near the rat house. They say if you rub the donkey's legs, your wishes come true. We didn't, but we did look at each other and smile, because if magic works anywhere, it must be here. In the tales, the animals never reached Bremen, but the city still calls them its own, because it's not about the destination, it's about who you become along the way. And then we entered St. Stephen's Church, a place without a gold or grandeur, quiet, simple, almost bare. But there, right in the center, we found something completely unexpected, a swing. It felt almost surreal, and yet so right. Because maybe faith isn't meant to weigh you down. Maybe it's meant to gently lift you, to bring joy, like a swing that rises softly toward the light. We slipped into Schnur, the oldest quarter of the city. Narrow as whispers, the streets are twisted between crooked houses, each one tilted by time and telling its own quiet tale. It felt like time was folding softly around us, or like walking inside a memory. And without meaning to, we slowed down. It's the kind of place where you instinctively walk a little close to each other, as if the moment might slip away if you don't hold on. In the heart of Schnur, we stopped at the Bremen bonbon manufacture. From the window, we watched as caramel was pulled, folded and spun, soft, warm, like edible silk. There is an old story. Sellers took this candy to sea, believing it held a piece of home's protection. When we tried it, we looked at each other like, yep, this one coming with us. It wasn't just sweet, it was the taste of Bremen, soft, deep, and a little nostalgic. We were still in Schnur, and the more we wandered, the more it felt like this quarter was quietly showing us who Bremen really is. The word Schnur actually means string, because here the houses line up like beads on a thread, narrow, close, connected. Many of them date back to the 15th to 17th centuries. They were once home to fishermen, rope makers, and boat builders. And Schnur has something rare. It survived World War II almost untouched, which means what you walk through isn't a reconstruction. It's a real thing, a living memory. Bremen, as it once was, and in Schnur still is.
I got an idea that Bremen is one of the few cities I saw during the last few years that I really like, and because there are some small accents from antique period or from previous centuries that really makes the city interesting.
Around the corner we found it, a real tiny apartment no bigger than a closet, just 4.5 square meters. It looked like a fairy house. I think if we lived there, we would never lose each other. It's cozy, it's clever, and somehow beautiful in its simplicity. Maybe happiness isn't about size. Maybe it's about how much light you let in. Not just through the windows, but into your life. What do you think makes a space feel like home? For us, it's not about space at all. It's the people inside, our family, the warmth we carry with us wherever we go. It's about being together.
He is very happy because of this whole historische life.
Then a jolt of contrast. A massive crumpled metal cube right beside centuries-old walls. Bremen doesn't freeze its history in glass. It lets it breathe and it challenges it.
They are saying it is the same phrase.
And then we returned to Marktplatz and stumbled upon a street performance unlike any other. Figures in fairy tale costumes glided across cobbles, just dreamlike music, haunting yet beautiful. They moved like characters from a forgotten legend, and for a moment we felt part of their silent story.
After a pretty long walk, we decided to take a break and eat some cinnamon buns. Like here and
Next we entered Straße, a street alive with artistry in every brick. Every brick seems handcrafted, every corner designed to surprise. At its heart stood the Glockenspiel, 30 porcelain bells that chime every hour. As the bells play, wooden panels rotate, unfolding Bremen's maritime history. Ships leaving harbor, men waving goodbye, the city embracing the sea. It's not just music, it's a carousel of history, a dance of memory and time. There are places the history screams, but Bremen, it whispers. And if you slow down, you can hear it breathing. We took our time, we weren't chasing sights, we just walked and watched. A woman closed her windows with a quiet creak. A man passed by, lost in his own rhythm. Light flickered across a worn brick wall. Nothing unusual, and yet it felt like a scene from a silent film. There the story isn't told, it simply unfolds. Bremen doesn't ask to be remembered, it just lets itself be felt. In Bremen, we didn't just see a city, we felt it, we tasted its past, swam in its faith, walked its crooked stories, and let ourselves believe. Tell us, which moment would you carry with you? And if you know who those performers were, share their story in the comments. We are just getting started, so like, share and subscribe, because we are born to motion and some cities are born for magic.